A blessed morning, my dear brothers and sisters.
Morning po.
We continue to hear this beautiful exchange and beautiful story between God and His people, Israel or Jerusalem, these days of our first reading from the book of the prophet Ezekiel. At sa araw pong ito ay kung inyo pong napakinggan, it was beautifully read how the Lord saw the beauty, the turnaround, the conversion, and even some things the Lord has noticed with His daughter Jerusalem. He saw in Jerusalem something that is bad. She was even noticed and described by the Lord. You were weltering in your blood. Tigmak ka sa dugo, tila hindi ka kamahal-mahal. And if you were able to listen, the Lord passed by another time this girl, Jerusalem, and He saw that hindi ka pa rin nagbabago. Another time that He passed by, the Lord saw again Jerusalem and said, hindi ka na nga nagbabago, pero sige, I will make you beautiful, I will make you dignified, you will be like a queen, I will be clothing you with my cloak. The next time the Lord passed by, you were just like that, sige, gagawin pa kitang mas maganda, ngayon malarena na. But then we heard also how in the midst of God's effort to make Jerusalem beauty, dignified, and well, Jerusalem forgot His faithfulness and His love for God. But still, in the midst of everything, inayos sila ng Diyos, kinalimutan nila ang Diyos, isa pa rin ang sinabi ng Diyos sa kanila, yet I will remember the covenant I made with you when you were still a girl, and I will set up an everlasting covenant with you. Ganyan tayo, ganyan minahal ng Diyos ang kanyang bayan. Napabayaan, pero hindi pinabayaan hanggang dulo. And this is something bad and sad, shall we say, from what we have heard in our gospel today. The Pharisees challenged Jesus, is it lawful for a man to divorce his wife for any cause whatever? Ang tinginan ng tao, pabayaan ang pagtitipan, pabayaan ang pag-ibig sa kung ano na lamang ang gusto ng ating mga puso. Wala na yung matatulad ng Diyos na sa kahit anong kapayakan, kapalpakan ng tao, sa kahit anong kadiliman ng tao, pinili pa ring mahalin ng Diyos ang kanyang bayan. Gusto magpabaya, gusto wag magpahalaga ang mga Pariseo at tila ang kanyang mga tao. And with this, my dear brothers and sisters, it is good for us to remind ourselves that in our relationship that we build, with the friendship that we have, in our relationship with one another, are we imitating the heart of the Lord? Hindi pabaya at patuloy na nagpapahalaga. Madalas tukso natin, hindi ka maayos sa akin, madumi ang iyong buhay para sa akin, pabaya ang naging buhay mo sa akin, pues wala kang lugar sa aking puso. But it was not, or it is not the way how the Lord loves us until now. We are like Jerusalem. We have made ourselves filthy and sinful. We have dampened and blackened our spirits with our sins. But the Lord will continue to pass by para hindi tayo pabayaan at sasabihin, nadumihan ka, lilinisin kita. You were less of a value, I will dignify you. You were so little, I will rank you as something higher and even lovable for my heart. As I've said, that today we celebrate the memorial of Saint Maximilian Kolbe. He was martyred not by being crucified, not by beheading, but he offered his life for this man who was struggling that I still have a family to raise. And when he heard that man telling the torturers who would not want that, who was experiencing or letting him experience that martyrdom, Maximilian Kolbe stepped up and told this man, I will be here in place of you. Hindi niya pinabayaan ang taong ito. Mas pinahalaga niya pa ang kanyang pag-ibig para sa kapwa. Ang Diyos ay hindi pabaya at nagpapahalaga. Sana ganyan din po ang pagmamahal natin sa ating kapwa-tao. Hopefully, that is how we love others and how we keep others as precious stones, as dignified people, as a treasure God has given us in our hearts and in our lives.